Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing you how to make the Fairy Snot body butter today. So first we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get the right amount of body butter. I believe I was going for 26 ounces. Let's see. Let's just check and see. Yeah, about 26 ounces I believe is. Okay, maybe not. Oh, 24. It looks like I was going for 24 ounces. So that looks good. So now we're just going to go ahead and put our body butter on our double boiler so we can melt everything into a liquid. And I'll show you the extra ingredients. I'll be using grapeseed oil, extra virgin olive oil, and these are the two colors used for Fairy Snot, orange and yellow. And of course we're going to add the gold glitter. And we're also going to be needing our 4-ounce jars, a plastic bag with a piper material, with a piper. And now the mango butter is all melted, and so I'm going to transfer it over into this bowl, and you will see why. Bam, y'all. I have a automatic mixer. Yes, a KitchenAid. Boo. Yes, we have upgraded. We do not need hand mixers anymore. We've got a KitchenAid. So I went ahead and popped that into the fridge and let it solidify. And we're going to go ahead and use this mixer. Like, it is thebomb.com, and I can just sit and watch it mix and not do anything. My arms don't get tired because this does all the work for me, and it just looks so pretty. I don't know why, but it looks nice. Now we are going to go ahead and add in our oil. So I'm using 24 ounces, so I put in 6 ounces of the grapeseed and 6 ounces of the extra virgin olive oil. I basically just put in half of what I'm using for the butters. So I did 24 ounces of butters, so I'm going to do 12 ounces of oils, and I split it up into 2 because those are the 2 oils that I'm using. And this is the Arrowroot. So basically we use Arrowroot so when you put the butter on your body, it isn't super oily, so this kind of grabs some of the absorbs some of the oil. And I basically put in the same amount of oil. So I put in 6 scoops, well, 6 of the spoonfuls of oil, so 6 tablespoons of oil. I'm sorry, 6 tablespoons of arrowroot. Now, as you can see, the butter has finally whipped itself up, and now we're going to be separating them into 2 different containers because we're going to be using 2 different colors. So this is going to be the orange, and since we're only going to be using a 4-ounce jar for this because I'm making other scented butters. That's why I had 24, because I'm going to be making more. But I just wanted to show you guys this one Fairy Snot. So it's 4 ounces. So we're going to be splitting the butters up in half. So we're going to need 2 ounces of orange and 2 ounces of the yellow. And I also do add the scent in here. Fairy Snot smells really good, but I don't want to give away the smells, so I'm going to keep that to myself. So I'm going to take a little bit out, and a little bit more, scoop a little bit more out, so I don't want it to overfill. And okay, I think I need to add a little bit more. Okay, perfect. 2.1, perfect. So now we're going to be adding in the colors. So here is the yellow. So you just want to make sure that you mix all that up. Get all that white, get all that yellow, everything on the side, so it can be like super pretty. Come on, focus. And then we're going to be adding in the orange. Now, I don't really have measurements for the colors. I just put it in and make sure it just is bright. I don't really have measurements for the color because I know some people were asked. I know I had a few people asking about the measurements of the things that I used in the last video, so I'm gonna take advantage of that for this one. So now I'm going to show you how I put my little piping tool into my bag. So I just kind of cut like a small little hole, and you don't want the hole to be super big depending on the size of your piping tool. And I make mine smaller than the hole in the piping tool, and I just basically stretch the plastic bag over it, or cut a little bit more if I need to, like so. And I'm sorry guys, it's kind of blurry. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna refocus it. It's focused on the scissors actually. So I had to move those out the way and then just refocus. Come on. Bam. Okay. So this is how our piping, I don't know, tool works. We gotta kind of do it as we go. This is what I have. A plastic bag works just fine. So now all I do is just basically pour in the butters, or you can scoop it out, and don't worry if it looks, you know, messy or ugly, because it will be a little messy. You're working with, you know, loose products here. But as far as the coloring, you don't have to be precise. I literally just pour, because in the end, in the outcome, it's going to look really pretty anyways. Because the colors are mixed. So as you can see, I'm just scooping out the rest from the bowls and just kind of tapping it into the bag. So now I close everything up. And then I kind of, you know, shake it so it can start going to the bottom, because we want the color to get near the piping tool. So now all I basically do is just press the color, and you will lose some of the body butter. Like, that's just inevitable. You won't get every single drop. It's just not possible. So I just basically kind of like, you know, spread it and push it all the way down to the piping tool until it's like right there. And then I just started piping out. Now this one is a little bit loose, but it will dry and it will harden, and it won't be crazy hard because it's so loose, but you'll definitely see the end results. But as you can see, you know, it looks mixed in and kind of strange right now, but once it hardens, it looks really, really pretty. And I'll be showing you that in just a bit. Bam, there we go. And I added some extra gold on top, and that is how you make the Fairy Snot. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to visit www.chestnut-beauty.com.